Hey everybody, this is Paladin and we're going to be playing LA Noire here today. I believe this is going to be my fourth episode playing LA Noire. I'm pretty excited about it. After I stopped playing episode 3, I continued on. I think this next episode we're going to be starting is actually on the DLC cases, so it's actually something that I've never played before, and I'm really excited to start it here now. All right. I got a really weird system here, so bear with me.
Phelps, Mikowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
All right.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word of it.
Mouthpiece tore strips off
didn't
me at
mean
the
to
grand jury.
come
Case
in
got thrown
here.
out. Now the DA wants my head.
That's barred off for some reason.
Straight
Stop.
through the rent.
Yeah, I know. It's trying to make me go through different doors. I don't like that. Alright. Go try another. Okay. Oh, good start. Not. Alright.
They're calling her the Dahlia
Just
now. Wonder what Veronica Lake thinks of that one.
You hear whether they're making any progress?
Well, Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her death strewn all over the front
Whoa.
pages.
Oof, good dodge. I'm surprised I haven't picked up any cases on the way here. That was a quick little trip. Alright. 6 West 2nd Street, 12:23 p.m.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it. Remember,
Sirens.
we need them healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Damn it!
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Hands behind your head!
Come on, man.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing
Achieved
down on me.
unlocked, nowhere
What
in a
would you
hurry.
do?
Catch
What's
and
your
arrest
name?
Cliff Harrison
Cliff
before he
Harrison.
is stopped
You're
by
under
uniformed
arrest.
backup.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I
That's
bought
a
the
serious
car, and I've
accusation
got the paperwork
for
to
a cop
prove it.
make. Let's see what we got here. Coombs Automotive
Like we'll have
Company,
some questions for the people at Coombs
528
Automotive.
West 5th Street. Customer receipt date was January 11th, 1947. Yes, January 11th. Yeah. Make Kaiser Fraser, type Manhattan, motor number 845-25624, serial number 624-42465. Miscellaneous, we got a radio installed for $49.95 and a lighter for $1. Cash price of car, almost $25K, well, $2,500 I should have said. Total $2450.95. Can I do anything with it? No. Alright, let's check this out. Vehicle reported stolen.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Let's check out the ownership papers here.
If
Harrison,
this is a
6
forgery,
West
it's
2nd
top-notch.
Street.
This will need to be traced.
Two, 4, 5, 8 Kilo, January. 895664, blah, 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 blah. Fee $1.90 for registration fee. Wow. Okay. Follow instructions on the reverse side. Owner transfer papers. Alright.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Why are you blinking so much, Mr. Harrison?
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
One reefer.
Smoking the reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
That's why I need that lighter installed.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We probably
We're
should
going
be
to get to the
doing
bottom
that.
of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
You know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's
That's a little
story.
bit much.
You know what?
Alright, let's go
I
to
think he's telling the
Coombs.
truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Oh, well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson
going
for the
through
man
here.
who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
I'm waiting for dispatch to chime in.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white,
that guy.
boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
This guy on like
Well,
Supernatural,
some
Wayne's
people
World
would
and
say
stuff,
that
right?
my
I forgot his
cars are
name.
a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
What
Phelps,
a
you mind if I
jerk.
shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
So I think that means he's off the hook. Gene
Archer.
146
146
North
North Fremont Avenue.
Downtown. So Coombs bought the car from Gene Archer. Seems fairly legitimate.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Is that right? Right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Okay.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
This all seems like it's
What
on
was
the
your
up and
impression
up.
of her?
I don't
Kind
get
of
it.
harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
These pink slips are leading us to something big, Coombs. It's time to stop being cute.
I'm going to assume you're having a bad day, son. I sell cars, not paper.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Coombs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
What can you tell us about Archer?
Ah, hell.
Somewhat on the simple side. In a big hurry, too.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
All right.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Will do. There's a gamma all over here. Okay.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
I need an address on a marquee printing company.
Marquee Printing Company, sure. Just a moment. Aliso Street, near San Pedro.
Any messages?
So that looks like we're probably going to
James
be
Velasco is
going.
being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks.
You drive.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Got my little kitty cat in here with me again today. Right, Harley? Yeah, buddy.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Locations. '46 Packard. Also, just so you know, unlike my other episodes of LA Noire here, this is going to be 2 cases long. I hope, unless this gets too long. That's my intent.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Here we go. Interview 2.
You need anything, sir, you just holler.
Appreciate it, officer.
Bastard.
What'd you call
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
146 North Fremont Avenue. Go figure. All right.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, Greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
I think I will. It's removing the answer. Yeah.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask
Sure
the
won't,
DA
my
for the
instinct.
maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New
Now
Mexico.
we're getting somewhere.
With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Then why are you using the same address?
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
I want to know about the ownership papers. Who do you get them from?
I pick them up along with the car. Always from a different guy, every time.
All right, James. We're going to check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Jean Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
All right, we should probably get to her.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
Oh, it really was less than a minute down the street. Look at that. Let's see what this Jean Archer woman's about.
What?
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Registration taken from current hot sheet.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2,000 selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Do I have anything that proves they know each other?
He's your boyfriend. He's the guy you boost cars with. He gave you up. He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
So I'm no genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Gene. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
Okay. So I only have one place left to go, and that's the Marquee Printing Company.
Straight through the next intersection.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Right up ahead. Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait. Scrap that second half of that.
I don't know.
KGPL to any unit. The 459 there now at 2...
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market. Go straight through here.
Marquee Printing Company.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Maybe if... No.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall. Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
I have no reason to doubt him on that, I don't think.
You sure you don't know either of them?
Never heard of either gentleman.
I'm not doing too good here, guys.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular.
I don't care about irregular.
Alright. Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Let's see, name, Gutenberg. Bigelow, Norwick, Easton, Brow, Ripe Rose, Goldman. That's Bigelow. That's Bigelow. That's the one. 58 Industrial Street.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Let's get out of here.
You're behind the wheel.
So, where you want to go?
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it?
I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Is there anything?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so,
Throw out the guns.
Pop out.
One between your eyes. Your move, mister. Come get me.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Hop back up, I dare you. Got him.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
I need cover! Find some cover!
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
Funnels. Ooh. That's got nothing to do with nothing. Oh.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Gordon Lightfall.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Let's see, do I have anything that actually ties him to... Marquee Printing Co. records show multiple deliveries. S. Bigelow. Delivery. Yeah, if he's just the owner.
Don't lie to me. I'm not in the mood for any more lies.
The slips are the real deal, and I ordered them from Marquee.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think I have anything that can see otherwise. He just signed off on the delivery. Can I use that though? No.
Like I made a mistake.
You.
There are at least 4 dead men
there
in
we
this
go.
warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
This is a leverage thing. Okay.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
It's a weird flex.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Sorry. My mistake. So if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some
Why?
reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
That was rough. So now we're going to go after Lightfall, or was that it? Apprehend Gordon Lightfall. Okay.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
Back to Marquis. Don't get hit by a Kowski. Get in the car. Oh, sweet, merciful God. Get in the car.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Alright, let's get to the bottom of this, guys. Boom. 4:49 p.m. This is taking 4 hours to crack.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You're in the hole with the organization.
Gotcha.
We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
So it was pretty quick. It was a quick case. Though to be fair, I think my last couple of episodes have each been about an hour or less. Bigelow might be a hood, but he had that dirt on Lightfall and would have flipped if encouraged. I had enough though, so like, I didn't even find all the clues. What's up next? Another one of these.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco.
Good for them.
We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Not quite. They got it before that. Ish. The Fallen Eye. Oh, wow. That looks like it probably hurt. Oh, is that just
Phelps,
across the
Mikowski,
street?
you have a new case. 2 women. Possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
Wouldn't that be advice?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I'm telling you. See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this century.
Why is he always so slow getting to this damn car?
Stop just ahead. Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Has anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Thank you very much. Okay.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
I mean, it's not the best part. What is it? Underpants. Ooh.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
I don't like that.
They're stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Dear Jesse, please, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be.
She's a
All
long
is
way from
forgiven.
home.
He has a hot temper and he can be very proud. But you're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. Blah, blah, blah. This is clearly from her mother, not her father. Oh, I miss you awfully in this case. So she ran from home. Wait, was there anything else in? No, as soon as you pick it up, you go straight for the letter. You can put that back hole. Thanks, bud. Someone hit their head off of the dashboard.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Probably because they were drunk. Yeah,
Being
something like
relaxed
that.
tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Help me out.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
That's what I'm trying to do. Oh.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Plaster mold.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay. So we're not looking for a drunk driver anymore. We can send this off to homicide and wrap it up, right?
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Just a little quicker, Cole. Yeah, there she is.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard.
Don't care.
You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
So
What
really
about me,
get you
June?
anywhere?
I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Rude. Doping allegation.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged.
She's not
Who
going to like
did
you
this
calling
to
her
you?
Mr.
That
McAfee.
rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me
I'm getting
June.
tired of these people lying
You're
to me.
making me feel like an old lady.
Doesn't anybody just tell the
Don't
truth
bother
to
your
cops?
handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Thank you for the name.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I really don't think I have any evidence to use against her. I mean, she could have ran from home because of the movie thing. That says it's been a rough day for her. Victim's drugs. I'm loath to press that A button, but...
And she's your protege?
Nerds!
You could say that. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs.
Oh, really?
The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie
Ooh,
prop.
got one right.
You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't
pretentious
deal with props
douchebaggery.
or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to
good.
commit a double murder.
We're on a
Bishop
good road.
offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay.
Nope, you're going to
These
the
guys
receiving
can take me
hospital.
home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
Drugs are bad and kind.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
I got friends who work at the Examiner. How about $50?
All right, let's take this long road back to.
Consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Woo!
Look out!
$11K Roger, en route.
You're a goddamn menace!
Well, that was quick.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton.
Yeah, just came in
Oh,
with
yes.
the kid, got in a
She's
car
in the
accident.
room right behind you, Detective.
Good stuff.
You can't hold me here.
Oh, hey, hello.
No! I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels funny.
It's a morphine syringe.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Jessica Hamilton, age 15, Dr. Elias Weebly, head trauma and soft tissue damage, sustained in a car accident, residual traces of chloral hydrate in bloodstream, external bruising to genitals, and other evidence of criminal abuse. Kid's been raped. Traces of chloral hydrate in bloodstream recently administered. Do not administer further sedatives without express
You're making me
permission.
uncomfortable. Just
I'm just
standing
reading
around here
your.
looking at me,
I'm
not
reading your
saying
chart.
anything.
Just shut up.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Crash incident report. Let's go with something.
We need
I
to
think
get
I
in
know
touch
the
with your
answer
parents,
to.
Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June.
Liar.
They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a bullshit fucking teenager. That's why. Come on now. You got a letter from your mother.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You're a liar, and a bad one.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie
Probably
star.
should have presented her.
You probably know that.
You know,
She's
underwear.
doing a new movie.
What do you know about Bishop?
Oh, I'm so bad at this
Makes
right now.
movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why
No
are
one's
you
saying it
trying to
is your
hurt me?
fault. Just tell us the damn truth, kid.
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
Want to be in movies?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Oh, classic rock star tale.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
So I guess I probably shouldn't turn on my siren.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Ah, that's it. We're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off.
Said I was spotted. Told me to back off. Kept going anyway.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I
Achievement
want.
unlocked. The Shadow. Tail a suspect without
Well, then make
being
someone else do it.
spotted.
You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Alright.
Sure, I got the film.
Deuces. Let's get to that hotel.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Something fishy's up here.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Thanks, Mac.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Left out of the elevator, right? Yeah.
Give it up! LAPD!
I'm about to break your goddamn jaw. All right, if you really want to dance.
Come on, swing.
Shit.
Made me lose my hat and shit. So. Roughing up a lady. Imagine.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
She seems a lot less pretentious than the other ones. All right.
Just look at this mess.
Let's get some evidence.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's
record.
shop.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
So much trash to pick up around here, though. Yeah, like that's going to be some kind of evidence. Bible. Vase. My hat. Where are you? Gate Cowboys to Mark
Presented
Bishop.
to Mark.
Nothing significant. Don't think this is any use to us.
What do we have here? 20
What do you
grand.
have to do to earn $20,000?
I don't know, but if you tell me, I'll do it.
Don't think this is going to help us.
Just pick it up. Stop chiming. I'm trying here.
Not sure this means much.
Yeah, it means foot in your pocket.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
It's neat.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Alright, so I found everything. What is this open? Yeah, whatever.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Looking kind of smug there.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Whereabouts of Bishop?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop.
We're going good. We're doing
If you
good.
care
We're doing
for him,
fine.
you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
I don't know if she's lying.
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Or you could just tell me.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
You know exactly what happened yesterday, don't you, Mrs. Bishop? You've been through it yourself.
I'm gonna call my lawyer. You have a damn cheek accusing me of that. You should be ashamed of yourself, detective. I've already been through a lot today
really
about
thought that
your
would've been it.
harassment.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier
He's
for him
doing
if you
good
were more
there, though.
helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is
I
Hollywood.
was going to rank up.
There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Phelps, 1247.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Let's elevate it. All right.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Let's get back on the road and get this over with.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
I agree with Bukowski on that one.
Any Central unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3 identified.
All right. We'll take this call. Say it was a mental case?
Any Central unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. That way I don't have to chase you.
Give it up, LAPD!
He went that way.
Put your hands in the air!
Get him. Damn it, Cole. Achievement unlocked. The Asphalt Jungle. Chase down, tackle, fleeing suspect on foot. Swinging slippers and everything. The nut bar. We're getting the help he needs, though. Won't we, Harley? Come here, bud. Right. You're gonna drive back to
You know the
crime
way.
scene.
You can drive.
There we go. Rank increase, reward +1 intuition point. I think we're going to silver screen props. Oh. You give me a proper gaming chair. This is getting hard on the back. Not for long periods of time, anyway. Put the back up? Yeah, I think I'll figure it out later.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
It's a big bear. Look at that thing. Can I go through his books?
So, you coming?
After I rifle through all of your things, yes, absolutely. I guess I don't really have a choice. Yes, I'm coming, just hold your shit.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Where in God's name is that switch? Nope, not that one, Harley. There we go.
Wake up,
there we
Cole.
are. Nothing. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, what do we have here?
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these
found
people?
on her charts. That was from Dr. Stoneman. What are you doing, Harley? Nothing there.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Two-way mirror.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
No good to me.
It can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Through where? Okay. Bunch of backdrops. Why did the music stop? I'm away from the crime scene, I bet. It's convenient. Uh-oh. Sounds like someone got in an accident. Oh, look. Dope floods streets. Cops chase war surplus contraband. Right.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Mickey Cullen?
Scotch.
Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have.
Not the same thing?
Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Please.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand.
Don't be an idiot, Sheldon.
Hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
It's not a good person to want you dead. Okay. Again. I'm being stared at. Staring contest, you and me. Go. That's what I thought.
So this is where you sprang from.
Pretty much the exact same one. Okay. Huh. Huh. Pictures. Jungle Drums, Mark Bishop.
Jungle
corner of 8th
Drums,
Street
8th and
San
Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop and Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Weren't you listening to June? She took it. Sleazy, man. Just sleazy. And that's the bathroom. Ugh, gross. Alright. Someone's about to get a 45 in the face.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Do I have anything
I
that
know
can
you're
actually...
lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
I have a drugged-up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Attaboy.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
It's your business.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
I'm not 100% sure I actually do have anything to connect the two. That's Mark Bishop suppressing personal scandals. Blackmail. Yeah, I don't actually think I have anything. But
Ballard was out, then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy. You're in it somehow.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch. The girls think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay. None of them will press charges.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
And that's why he's allowed
so we
to
just
operate.
drop it? You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Whew.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski.
Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Come on.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Shoot. Do they know where I am?
Make a move! We're sitting ducks here!
They totally know where I am.
Either give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here!
I need to be closer, Cole.
They were both spontaneously destroyed, I guess.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Well, we're close, so...
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop,
Get
stop!
back
LAPD!
here.
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
Stop running. Gonna make this harder.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
This is all a big mistake.
Then just stop and tell me about it. swear to God, if you make me chase you up another set of stairs, I'm just gonna throw you off the fucking top of the building.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything. Get the hell out of here, you
Hey!
goddamn maniac.
It's kind of rude.
Bishop, that's enough.
That girl made
Oh,
it all
come
up.
on, man.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Shoot Ballard. He's blackmailing me.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too.
McAfee?
We need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Alright, we'll stay close.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
God, they're everywhere. It's this way.
Alright.
Kill them for God's sake!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
No. There we go.
LAP.
Come on, it's this way.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
I didn't even see them.
You have to get me out of here. There's a ladder leading to the ground. This is insanity.
Get him over here. I'll cover you. Come on. The cavalry's here. Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
I don't want to die here.
Stay down.
This is all Ballard's fault. You're clear. Go.
Find some cover.
There's an army of them.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Where's...
Stay in cover.
This
I didn't see where that last guy was.
car. I can cover you from here. You're almost
Come
there.
on, let's keep moving.
How long do you think you can...
Frig getting to the car and killing
Now,
every last
this
one.
is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Lots of blood. Oh, this schmuck.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cab. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Blue Room Jazz Club.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
That's it, I guess. Promoted to homicide desk. Nice. Well, Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. So it looks like the next episode of my playthrough for LA Noire, which I believe is episode 5. When I go to upload that, I'll figure that out. So when that happens, looks like we're going to be doing the homicide desk. You can probably look forward to that tomorrow night, probably this time tomorrow, yeah. So until then, if you're watching this on YouTube, do me a big favor. Like and subscribe me there. And if you have a game that you might want to see me play, do me a favor and write it down in the little comments section if it's something that I can get to, or I think that it might be fun to do a playthrough and stream it. I'll definitely consider it. Probably do it. And if you're there on YouTube, in the description there is a link to my Twitch channel where some people might be watching this live. If you go over there, press that follow button. Every single follow means a lot to me. And guys, we'll see you next time. So until then, this is Paladin and Xbox. Stop broadcast. Why do you do this to me, Connect? Why do you hate me so much?